Guys, we have a goddamn code red. Goddamn code red. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cynical and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information video. Today for you guys, we have something very, very important to talk about. The Kingdom Hearts 3 leaks are only getting crazier, folks. And although we didn't receive anything to do with Kingdom Hearts 3 in the month of December, like we were kind of hoping with something to do with Jump Festa, maybe something would have come out of that, we've kind of been treated in the sense of leaks. But I feel like this whole leak situation is taking it way, way, way too far, especially where we're up to now with the leaks currently, and that is that someone has apparently leaked somewhat of a Kingdom Hearts 3 world list. Now, from what I've seen on Twitter and what I've been seeing around the community, apparently this doesn't seem to be the entire world list for Kingdom Hearts 3, but of course we will talk about that very shortly. Now, I do want to make a disclaimer and say that, guys, in today's video, we're not going to be sitting here reviewing and talking about the partial world list that is currently on the internet. I think it's safe to say that the Monsters Inc. leak that we've recently received with all of the different screenshots, I think it's safe to say that what we're seeing there is actually real. And it is kind of a shame because I think that my reaction to seeing Monsters Inc. Prior to knowing about it through this leak, if I actually saw a trailer next year, revealing Monsters Inc. before knowing this knowledge, I would have been losing my nut, dude. But now that I know that Monsters Inc. is potentially making its way into Kingdom Hearts 3 through this leak that has recently come out, I feel like that if we do end up seeing Monsters Inc. in the form of a trailer next year, it's not going to be as exciting. So it is a shame that all this kind of stuff has come out, and I do not want to spoil any of you guys. I don't want to talk about any of the worlds that will potentially be coming into Kingdom Hearts 3 like this list suggests. And I just want to say that I have personally not gone ahead and looked at the list. It's a very important thing for me that I don't know absolutely every single world, or at least a good amount of the worlds that will be in Kingdom Hearts 3 before official announcements for the game. And like I was saying, for the whole trailer thing, it just kind of ruins that whole experience. I think part of the magic of watching the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers is getting that first initial reveal of something brand new, especially when it comes to the worlds with new Disney properties. And that kind of stuff isn't really as exciting if you knew what to expect. So again, I'm not going to be talking about any of the information or details to do with the leak itself in this video. And on top of that, I'm not even going to be leaving any links in the description below out of respect for myself, you guys, and as well as Square Enix. In times like this, I gotta say, I do feel extremely bad for Square Enix. They're obviously taking their sweet time to make this game, and they're obviously putting in a lot of effort and dedication into it. Square Enix know that the community has high expectations for Kingdom Hearts 3, and this game has been highly anticipated ever since Kingdom Hearts 2 first released back in 2005/2006. This game is a huge deal to not only the community, but Square Enix and Tetsuya Nomura as well. And it's a massive shame that someone has actually gone onto this FTP server to rip out all of this material. Now, there's a little bit more information on the leak situation from a guy called Alex Donaldson. He is a writer for VG47 as well as the boss for RPG Site. This is what he's actually said about the whole Kingdom Hearts leak situation. This was written on the 24th of December. He said right here, "Yowza, that Kingdom Hearts leak is immense and brutal. Hundreds of gigs of data and folders for the game, including the names of all of the worlds, it seems. Be careful out there if you want to be spoiler free. Seems the server was pulled down before whoever ripped it grabbed all the files, so hopefully we won't see actual assets leaked anymore, but the file directory is spoiler filled enough." So what this is coming back to is the guy who originally got those Monsters Inc. screenshots from that FTP server from Square Enix. And this new world list and other sort of information to do with Kingdom Hearts 3 that is currently floating around, I assume is most likely from the same guy as well. From the sounds of it, it wasn't just Monsters Inc. screenshots that were saved to this FTP server, but rather a good portion of Kingdom Hearts 3, pointing towards all sorts of data which actually point to potential worlds that will most likely be in Kingdom Hearts 3. What we're facing as of right now is quite possibly the biggest Kingdom Hearts leak in history, guys. Someone out there currently has a good portion of the game's files. which is an insane thing to think about. Now, like I said, guys, I haven't personally gone ahead and looked at the world list to save myself from any sort of ruining of the experience of potentially seeing new reveals and announcements next year. I don't want that experience to be ruined. However, though, I have seen a lot of talk about this around the community, not specifics in terms of exactly what worlds were in that list, but more so the reactions from people in the community. Even some of my YouTube friends, as you guys know, HMK, as well as like Dean and stuff. And from what I've seen the community saying, apparently the list itself looks very, very incomplete and not really all that exciting and surprise-filled. Now, what we mean by incomplete is a lot of people are saying that the list that was posted onto the internet was the entire world list for Kingdom Hearts 3. The only problem being is the world list was actually missing something very, very crucial, a world that we know that's going to be in the game, that being Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 actually wasn't on this world list, so it makes you kind of think, well, if all of the other worlds that we know that are going to be in the game are on that world list, plus the extra ones that we don't know of just yet Big Hero 6 isn't on the world list, then is this legitimate? One thing that I'm thinking of is we know that Big Hero 6 was the very final world to be decided for Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, we don't exactly know how old the files are that were on that FTP server that guy got a hold of, so perhaps maybe those files were the files of worlds that are currently being worked on, but during that point in time when those files were actually uploaded to the server, Big Hero 6 wasn't started on. I don't know, that's just kind of a thought that's rolling around in my head. Either that, or there were only so many files that were actually put onto that FTP server, which might only make up maybe a quarter of what Kingdom Hearts 3 actually is. Now, with this video, I'm not saying that I'm going to be completely stopping any sort of leak information to do with Kingdom Hearts 3, but I think in this sort of time and in this sort of moment, especially when knowing that that Monsters Inc. leak seems to be fairly real, I think actually stepping forward and talking about a potential world list is a little bit too much. That's, I think, stepping forward to the point of actually ruining the entire Kingdom Hearts 3 experience. Like I said, people want to be excited when watching these new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers. People want that initial hype of being presented a brand new Disney property that we weren't expecting or didn't know was going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's part of the magic of the trailers. And so I feel like in this situation, this leak right here has definitely taken it way too far. Now, in terms of kind of smaller things to do with Kingdom Hearts 3 that could in the future maybe slip out, I guess depending on the content of what is actually getting leaked, yes, I might decide to actually talk about it in a video, but with something this huge and this big, like something in the form of an actual world list for the game, yeah, it's taken it too far. You guys might also be thinking, well, if you're saying this cynical, why exactly did you cover the Monsters Inc. leak? As you guys know, I've been doing this Kingdom Hearts stuff for about 3 years now, and over the course of 3 years, yeah, we've received our fair share of Kingdom Hearts leaks. And especially when looking towards Kingdom Hearts 3. But of course, most of those leaks that have come out, if not pretty much all of them, have all just been hoaxes from the community. So we can never really be too sure when a Kingdom Hearts 3 leak comes out whether it is real or not, but most of us just assume that these leaks that do roll out are pretty much fake. This time around, it was interesting because yes, of course, we were potentially seeing new Kingdom Hearts 3 content, but the content of these leaks that have recently come out to do with Monsters Inc. looked really legit. Personally, I felt like the Monsters Inc. leak served as some really interesting discussion. And again, we weren't too sure if the leak was 100% real. To be honest, I'm kind of grateful that the Monsters Inc. leak did end up coming out. This is really our first time that we've ever received a substantial Kingdom Hearts 3 leak, and through it, it's kind of trained us to be a little bit more cautious and a little bit more careful with any other Kingdom Hearts 3 leak that is going to pop up within the space of the next year before the release of the game. Meaning that any other leaks that come out to do with Kingdom Hearts 3 could potentially be real at this point. And that's something I know that the community isn't really used to. However, guys, with all that being said, I've been Cynical. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. If you guys do not want to spoil yourselves and you do not want to see the world list, please don't go over to Google and start researching it and trying to find it. But guys, with all that being said, I've been Cynical. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely juicy day. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.